Hello, Victor here at RestoreMercedes.com. Today we're going to look at the other vehicle. It's right behind me, and it had some issues, so I want to make this video just to keep, to make a list, and so I don't forget what has to be dealt with, and just to go over and see what the problems are. And let's take a look at the vehicle now. You already know what it is. Going. There it goes. Now this is a 97 SL600 sport package, Texas car, very clean. Paint job is nice. Interior, yeah, a few little things to be dealt with. So let's go and take a look at what's going on here. Now, the vehicle came a few weeks ago, I guess, and it didn't start at all. Well, actually not at all. I mean, it started on 6 cylinders. The other 6 was dead. So since it's a 97, you got drive authorization, you got obviously 2 ECUs for left bank, right bank, and the problem was with the ECU. Secondary ECU was bad. It was mailed out. Here's the parts ECU, and somebody tried to fix it. That didn't work out, and there was another ECU laying there as a spare, so I got that one worked, and I got the engine to start, and it starts, it runs, it drives, but there are issues here that need to be addressed. So let's just go over the details. Well, clearly we see the triangle piece here is missing, and that is a bummer because leather wrapped interior on these cars, on the V12s of this era, has different triangle than versus regular SL500. Rear view mirror, this one is nice and tight. That's actually pretty nice. This is not electric mirror anymore because this is a 97, so this is manual, although the mirror is tight, but I don't seem to. Oh, okay, here goes. All right, I kind of thought that this is kind of frozen, but no, it's not. So this is good because they always fail. These mirrors always break. Lights. Okay, well that doesn't work. All right, what's going on here? That's strange because the lights themselves come on, but when you open the door they don't. Oh, that's kind of weird. The switch seems to be engaging, and the light bulb on the door itself actually comes on, so I don't know what's going on here. Here the ashtray cover is fine. Radio code. Okay, well, we're gonna put the code in, see what's that about. Climate control comes on, very good. I hear the antenna working overtime. The pocket here kind of sticky, doesn't want to open. All right, heated seat switch is pushed in right there. The tray, the cover here rather, this little piece that's supposed to cover your cup holder and the storage compartment is missing. It's probably inside somewhere. Nothing really to see here, although the storage compartment covering is kind of loose, needs to be tightened up. Yes, the seat has a little damage here because again, Texas heat did its trick. Sun visors surprisingly in place, although this one is already broken. One piece right here is already loose, so that can be lost. The whole assembly is more or less okay. Coverings seem to be replacement ones, so they're here. This sun visor cover for the mirror is okay. That's pretty good. So that is fine. Now, what else we have here? We have basically a running vehicle, but we have the problems with ESP and ABS. So we're going to Okay, so we're going to start it, and then we'll see ESP and ABS light, and that's a problem here. So we have an issue there, and I checked it out. It's something with the pressures in the system. The pressures are not right, so I have to deal with that. AC works, although I think it needs to be recharged properly. Maybe it's just low on gas, but at least I have some. It does come on, but on a very hot day, I noticed that the circulation, it was going around the Freon. That one, I hear the hissing. So that might be because the gas itself is low. It's low on gas. So I have to deal with that, check that out, check the pressures and gauges. These lights don't go off. So they just don't go away no matter what you do. I also feel suspension moving around because I have to raise it up, because if I don't, the front bumper over there, it's not it's cracked on the front. So because the bumper is cracked up, I don't want it to be too low, because otherwise it's going to be catching pretty much the road. We'll go out there and I'll show you the front bumper in a minute. But again, the car starts, it runs, and it drives. So let's go on the outside and take a look at the bumper. Here is our bumper here. Yes, there are some damages here, but it's been repaired a few times, you can tell, because of that area. But it is what it is. These are low cars, and you touch, you know, you hit the pavement, you hit, like, you know, the curb, and this is what you got. Here is our engine bay. Painted pretty good, actually. Paint job is nice, I like it. Rubber boots here, they're all right. Transmission dipstick here seems to have a little lock removed, so I guess somebody did the transmission fluid replacements. That's good. Hydraulic is there, pretty much on point. Level is there. It doesn't make any noises in terms of water pump of the belt, at least I don't hear that. Same on this side. All right, so we're good here. The air cleaner, by the way, I don't know if there's a cover for this side. I think it might be in the trunk, but maybe not, I don't remember. All right, so air cleaner bolts, this one is broken in there, it sits in there. The other side is also loose, so that's that. There's a rubber gasket that's supposed to go there, it's not there. The computer box is not secured still, because still testing the ECUs. Now this piece always leaks right down here, so we gotta see if that thing is holding vacuum or not. AC seems to work, diverters, like the air flaps seem to work, so I assume it's good. Somebody put in this blue line here, that's weird looking. All right, so that's that. The mat, the hood mat is in place, although it's already coming off a little bit, but it is what it is. Now, really not much to see here. Oh, look at that, I just washed the car and the birds did his job. Now, the roof is original, but the windows were replaced, just windows. As you can tell, this is an original roof with a spoiler and all, but the windows seem to be replacement ones. I don't see no markings on the windows, so they were just replaced, I guess, separately from the roof. And at this time, I wouldn't really bother replacing the windows anymore. I would just replace the whole canvas. In the trunk area here, okay, here we have the cover. All right, that's the cover for the front. The left side of the engine, driver side, we have the cover that goes in the middle. That is, whoa, what is this about? Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Is it even from this car? Doesn't seem to be. This cover goes where the battery is. This one, yeah, of course not. This is a 230 chassis. Right, so this is from SL600, but it's like 2003. It's a 230 chassis. This cover Yeah, that's the cover in the trunk for the 230 chassis, the newer body style. On the side there's this cover, but not on this car. All right, so nothing to really see here. Now, another issue this car has is it's dried stiff, so accumulators are probably blown. We have to get those accumulators done because it's just way too stiff when it rides over bumps. Now, this window here does not drop. All right, so right now I just lowered it down just so it does not catch the seal. And the window itself is actually it is synchronized. As you can see, it goes down automatically. Up, obviously you gotta hold it, but going down is automatic. That works. See, I'm holding it upwards in upwards position just to resync it. Not doing it. Down is fine. No, it's not dropping. I'll just show you how it's supposed to be. Because this side, see, this automatic down works on this one too. But if we're gonna open the door just slightly, come on, stay open, come on buddy, come on, then we're gonna close it so it doesn't reach all the way to the end, because it's supposed to follow up on the door when the door is closed. Closing the door, window follows. Ignition is on right now. Same situation happening with the driver's door here, because when the door is open, lights don't come on. Lights don't come on. So something's going on here. And this door now, when I close it, doesn't want to close because the seal. So it doesn't let me close the door because it doesn't drop. The window does not drop. So, yeah, that's why I keep it slightly open, just a tiny bit, just like that, so I can actually close the door. Oh, now I can close the door, but again, gotta play. Yeah, leave it just like that, so it's not catching up on the seal. As you can see now, it closes right. So that's where we are. I think I'm gonna look into this situation first, to be honest with you. Why is it not dropping? Because it's quite annoying to keep slamming this door. The next thing would be to look into the lights. It's another thing. Look into the lights. And I also have to check the radio real quick. See what's going on with the radio. The amp is here, the subwoofer is there. Oh, look at here. What's going on over here? A plug, disconnected plug. What's that about? Okay. That might be, oops, excuse me, camera one flipped upside down. This might be heated seat. Where is it going to be? Okay, well that's to be determined, because that's weird. It's just like switch is disconnected. Seats move, suspension goes up and down, so I have no problems with that. So I think, oh yeah, one more thing that I wanted to say, just so I don't forget. Yeah, the hydraulics were done all around, so there are no leaks from the hydraulics, the roof hydraulics. One thing that I'm missing here is the battery holder, the bracket that holds the battery down over there. See, that's something important, because the battery keeps jumping around when you hit bumps. That's not good. I put on this piece because this pump here was so loose. I just put a little bit of a foamy, like this bubble wrap, so the pump is staying secure. I have to trim it obviously, but it stays securely against the body versus being loose, because again, it will get damaged sooner or later. Well, I think that will cover it. And I mean, what can I say? I mean, the car is actually pretty good. It's a nice piece. It runs really nice. Some some work was done to it, quite a lot of things done. So for that reason, it's a survivor. It's definitely a car to, you know, go through, to go through and get it back on the road. Very nice condition. Even rims, they're like brand new. Tires are good, brakes are good. So this is what's going on with my camera. I'm sorry, I didn't even look in the camera. It's just like doing its thing by itself. So yeah, so right now I'm going to look into the door, the lights, you know, small little things, and then brutal things like accumulators and some other things like ESP system. That's going to be messy. Brake bleed, all this stuff. I mean, bleeding brakes, changing fluid, that's something else. But that is what needs to be done. That's what needs to be done, because I know my ESP pump works, but I have a problem with the pressure sensor itself. That does not show me the right reading, so that's wrong. So we're gonna go and get it done. All right, so this is all. This is Victor, RestoringMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.